Here we go. We are live. There you go. Live on air.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Good, partner. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Hey, John.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well.
Good. You know, the cool thing is with the on air, I can't see. Oh, there you go. Good. How you doing, bud?
Good, man. How about yourself?
Great. Great. We had a real nice meeting today. Very exciting.
Good.
Very exciting.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. You guys look good and healthy, so I assume you got some lunch?
More than enough.
Okay.
And Kelly's sleeping, so let's try to keep it down a little. I don't know where I think she's laying down over here. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started here. As people start to percolate in, it usually takes about 90 seconds. And, of course, this is being recorded here on air. So this is our first hangout on air, and we're privileged to have with us John Bowersfeld with Roush Fenway Racing. John, thanks for joining us. We're very excited about what's going on with NASCAR and Roush Fenway Racing, and what you've got coming up this season. And we're going to start the season down in Daytona, which is kind of a big deal. We won last year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
So what's the dates of Daytona?
Well, the race is the 28th February, so we're getting ready to head on down there, and everyone's been real busy getting ready for for that launch. So it's a busy time at the race shop.
Yeah, everything, right? The shop and
Everybody.
everybody. Yeah, so it's real hectic.
Everyone thinks it's the off season. There's not a lot going on, but there's probably more activity at this time of year than ever, it seems like. So
Now, let's talk just a little bit about Daytona 500, because I think most of us like Super Bowl's coming up this Sunday. The end of the football season, same way with any other sport. Usually at the end, you have your World Series, you have your NBA Finals, but NASCAR, it's not the same.
Right. Yeah,
right?
we start out with the biggest race of the year, and it gives the guys a lot of time to work on the cars. And I know we've been in the wind tunnel, we've been testing and getting the cars just perfect. NASCAR's been changing the rules. I think about a week ago, kind of adapt to ready for the biggest race of the year.
Yeah. So NASCAR's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, literally the viewership for the Daytona 500 should be in the neighborhood of 17 million fans watching. And the last race of the year, which actually determines the winner and the champion for the year, is about 7.5, 8 million a year of watching. So
wow.
We really do start out with the Super Bowl.
That's a lot of folks.
Yep.
And how many will be there at Daytona physically in person?
Somewhere in the neighborhood of 150,000 to 180,000 fans.
So more than be it watching or in attendance at the Super Bowl.
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
Big deal. Let's talk a little bit about what you're doing at Roush Fenway, because with that kind of audience week after week, you're going to these gigantic speedways with over 100,000 fans, humongous viewership on Saturday and Sunday both.
Right.
So as a fan, that's just tremendous bandwidth. And you guys are doing something really, really cool this year as you've been looking to engage fans more outside of the race. What can you talk a little bit about what you guys are doing? Because I'm very excited about what you're doing.
Yeah, we're I think NASCAR and the teams have been a little bit behind in engaging with fans in a digital way, and Roush Fenway we're trying to really get ahead of that. And drive some initiatives, really engage with fans on it, not just during the race, but throughout the week, and kind of give them content and things that are going on, and involve our brands. Obviously, that's a big part of it. Is how do we pass on the fan loyalty and so forth to the brands that are our sponsors. And I was just reading online today about it's the social Super Bowl. Coming up, that there won't be a team, player that's not involved socially with the fans, and that's really what we want to do. And really strive for as a Roush Fenway and I think NASCAR in general is trying to engage and appreciate our fans more.
Yeah. So obviously you've got a lot of things that you've got queued up that you're going to let out of the bag, so to speak, at Speed Week.
Yes.
Right, which is the week before. Am I right?
Right, exactly. It's, the 16th will be kind of the launch of Speed Week, and we have a lot of initiatives that we're working on, and some with our brands, and some as a team, and we have some really exciting stuff coming with some new partners. So we're really stay tuned for that. There'll be more coming, but we've been working very, very hard and very diligently on providing a better experience for our fans.
Yeah. So just to pause real quick, if you are a NASCAR fan, and you can post questions out here in our stream. It's nice that we're here in this huge social media command center here at Roush Fenway, because I wish I could take this home with us. I'll tell Kelly oh, hi Amy, you're here. We need one of these. It's pretty hot. Yeah. And so what's coming from Roush Fenway is really going to blow the lid off things when it comes to sports and fan engagement. I can't let the cat out of the bag, but stay tuned. There'll be a lot coming from Roush Fenway Racing, and particularly John, who's been heading up business development here. He's got some brilliant ideas, and it's going to be very, very exciting. You will not, how should we say it, John? You won't be disappointed. No. Not at all. You'll be, if anything, you'll be overwhelmed. It's going to be pretty hot. So let's talk a little bit about some questions that you may have. Anybody have questions for John from the Roush Fenway, which, by the way, let's just tell him all the things that Roush won last year. We won...
I'll miss something, but we won the the Nationwide Championship Series. We won the Manufacturers Championship. We won the Team Championship, and came up in second place for the Sprint Cup Championship. So, arguably, we're starting our 25th year of racing this year, and that's a big celebration. We've got a lot going on around that that you'll be seeing more of. But last year was probably arguably one of the most successful competitive years for Roush Fenway Racing, and we're looking forward to really carrying that forward and that momentum into next year. So
I think you won just almost about everything you could. I mean, you missed one or two.
I missed one by 1 point.
But that was about
we
it.
proved that 1 point during the chase matters. Every single point matters, and we actually, if you ask Carl Edwards, he'll say we tied for the championship, and the tiebreaker is Tony Stewart, who won half of the chase races, and that's really the tiebreakers who won more races during the chase period, and that was Tony. So,
well, he did
pretty good year.
He didn't win till the end.
Yeah,
Carl had
he
it all
poured it on
season
at the
long.
end. Yep.
Yeah, so kudos to him for his half championship. But this year's going to be exciting with your own Trevor Bayne, who's the defending Daytona 500 champion. We'll look forward to hearing some cool things from him as we approach Speed Week down in Daytona 500. And maybe you guys, if you have any questions, John has a few minutes with us. We've stoled away some time. If you have any questions, we'd love to hear them. For NASCAR or what NASCAR has in store, or specifically Roush Fenway. Anybody? Got more joining, so that's good.
So Trevor was in today. He, talking about guys getting ready. The team has been really busy getting ready, and the drivers they do have a little bit of a time now to kind of enjoy some of the off season. 38 weeks a year we travel. Trevor just got back from Africa.
Last night, right?
Yeah, last night he came in, and I was surprised to see him this morning because he was pretty jet lagged.
Yeah.
He's kind of like roaming around, not sure what to do, but said he had a great trip to Africa, had a lot of fun down there, and he was doing some missionary work. So, from here on out, I'm sure he'll be just focused on defending his championship, at the Daytona 500. So,
she'd have some cool pictures.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And talking about pictures and media and things that you haven't ever seen before, stay tuned. You'll be hearing a lot more. Watch The Wire. You'll be hearing some things that are going to be very exciting over the next 10 days or so as we approach Daytona 500. So that's all we have. We just wanted to visit and share a couple things that we were doing here at Roush Fenway Racing Headquarters. And you will be hearing quite a bit more. So stay tuned from all of us here at Roush Fenway. John, thank you again.
Thank you. Thanks,
Let's go.
everyone. Appreciate it.
Take care, guys.